He's already the oldest former president in U.S. history. But tomorrow, Jimmy Carter will make more history when he turns 100. For the last 19 months, the 39th president has been in home hospice care. In tonight's Eye on America, CBS News' chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jon LaPook, examines how home hospice is evolving to serve America's growing elderly population.
This past spring, Joan Prum's advanced age and increasing frailty ushered in a new reality.
Well, at 98, it's whole new territory.
Right.
So I think I'm doing pretty well.
Now, when you heard the word hospice, what did that mean to you?
I thought that unless you were really infirm and bedridden, you wouldn't be a candidate for hospice. But it turns out not to be true.
Healthcare teams provide comfort to hospice patients expected to live no longer than 6 months. As with all palliative care, trained professionals offer medication and treatments to decrease pain and increase quality of life. But with hospice, attempts to cure a person's illness are stopped.
Some people are afraid of that word. They think, hospice, it means...
Indeed. I just thought, well, anyone mentioning hospice, that's the beginning of the end.
Founded 50 years ago, Connecticut Hospice was the first in the nation and oversees Joan Prum's care. Barbara Pierce is the CEO.
So it's really hard to predict how long somebody has to live. Who makes the decision?
The patient and their families.
Routine hospice services average about $200 a day and are covered by Medicare, Medicaid, and most private insurance plans. But only about half of Medicare patients use it.
Hospice care involves sitting down at the very beginning and say, what are your goals of care? What do you want your life to look like in the next few months, and how can we help?
Hospice care can be given in nursing homes, assisted living facilities, and places like Connecticut Hospice. But about 99% choose to receive services at home, just like former President Jimmy Carter and Joan Prum.
Did the fact that you had heard about hospice through President Carter help you there?
Oh, yes. It certainly made it the thing to do.
What do you think President Carter and his family going public saying he's entering hospice meant for the hospice movement?
He's given everybody permission to consider that as a reasonable option that doesn't shorten their life, but does increase their comfort and fulfillment.
Joan Prum still cooks and can mostly navigate her Connecticut apartment on her own.
So you're going to show me what's in the refrigerator? Oh, it's pretty stocked. Got fruit. What else is in here?
But she depends on hospice staff and other visitors to keep her safe and engaged.
Are there things that you want to stay around for?
Oh, mostly my grandchildren.
That's it. How many grandchildren do you have?
8.
Wow.
Yes. And they're spectacular.
Initially, you thought it was the beginning of the end?
Right.
And now?
I'm not over yet. I'm not through yet.
And with the help of home hospice, she is savoring every precious moment. For Eye on America, I'm Dr. Jon LaPook in New Haven, Connecticut.